Good evening. How are we doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. It is Sunday, September 14th, and it is time for Sunday Fun Day. When you join in, just type that you're here so that I know that you're with me. And I'm going to try to find us right there. Okie dokie. All right. So tonight's card is a fancy fold card. This card is going to just blow your socks right off. So let's go through what you're going to need. You are going to need a standard card base. Hi, Patty. A standard card base, which is your 5.5 by 8.5. You are going to need a shape of some sort that is stackable. The smallest would be about 2 3/4 by 4, and then the largest would be like 3 by 4 1/4. So, just whatever you had at home. You're going to need some coordinating cards or pattern paper that measures 1 5/8 by 5, and you're going to need 2 of those. You're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that are 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. Hey, Mary Lynn. Mary Lynn's here. Patty's here. Okay, I see 3 people, but I'm not sure. I'm going to guess probably Lori and Jeannie. Another piece of pattern paper, and these two coordinate together. 3 3/4 by 5, and then another piece of white or a colored cardstock, depending on what you did your base in. And this one is going to be 4 by 10.5, and that will be scored at 5 1/4. So we are going to get started because this card is so fun and so cool. Wait till you see it. All right, let's get started. You are going to take your standard card base that was 5.5 by 8.5. You would score it 4 1/4, which is this. So you're going to fold it in half. Let's get a bone folder so that we can give it a nice crispy edge. Then you are going to take, Lori and Jeannie, I knew the two of you would be there. Now you're going to take the right-hand side of your card base, and we're going to fold that over just like that. So now we have something that looks like that. Okay? So that was job number 1. Next, we are going to take these pieces, the coordinating paper, pattern paper, and your colored cardstock. Let's start with our colored cardstock. So you will need 2 that measure 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So we're going to do those first. And mine is two-toned. I think I'm going to do the darker side. At the end of tonight's class, I have something I'd like to share with you and show you. And we're going to do an unboxing together for the World Card Making Day on October 4th. I ordered the kit because there is a kit. And I don't even know what it looks like because I just ordered it and it just came. So I figured we could open it together. All right, so I put that first piece here. I'm going to put the second piece here. So this is the 2 pieces that are the folding mechanism. Okay, so we're going to do that first. Now, let's take the coordinating pattern paper that measures 1 5/8 by 5, and you needed 2 of those, and those are going to go here. Okay. Ooh, I needed to change my blade on my paper trimmer. I got a little bit of when you need to change your trimmer and you get those little fuzzies. Yeah, that's exactly what happened here. Probably this week I'm going to begin planning our October, November, and December Sunday Fun Days. I like having them all planned out and semi-designed. So if there is something that you would like to learn how to do, please put that in the comments. Oh my gosh, I am like having a hard time with adhesive tonight. So put that in the comments so that I know how to plan for the next 3 months. And again, we could do just about anything, if you're like, oh, how do you do a specific technique? Or how do you do a certain fold? Things like that, or a certain theme. Please put it into the comments so that then I can start that planning process. Okay, so this is what we have thus far. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that piece of cardstock that we had that's 4 by 10.5, and it's scored at 5 1/4. Let's just double check. But that is what we're taking next. So 4 by 10.5, and I'm scored at 5 1/4. Excellent. Now this is going to go here, but I want to center it just like these two pieces are, and that is going to be put into our card on the inside. One more right there. And I'm going to center this so I have that little bit of an edge. Okay, I'm going to close this flap, and now I'm going to take this piece that's my pattern, that's 3 3/4 by 5, and that is going to get centered on top of that. Oh, no, I don't want that side. I want the lighter side. I believe the papers that I am using tonight, this came out of the Plaids DSP, and I want to say this was Hues and Color or something like that. This one I know is gone. This was still available last time I had looked. So now I'm going to close this so that now we can see the contrast between the two, and we're going to pull this in. So now it is time for us to figure this part out. So I have my two shapes. I chose the arches. So this arch is going to go here. This will lay on top. Or do I want it to go this way? Actually, I think I like that. I'm not going to do anything with this yet because I need to do my stamping. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right, so I am going to place that just as like a holder so that I can see how far. And now I'm going to flip that back over. And I'm only adhering on that left side, because if I glued all of it, then I'm going to close my card completely. But this is what it's looking like so far. Isn't that looking great? Okay, now we need to do some stamping. And I wasn't 100% sure what I want to do. So I do have these, and I thought this would be really pretty. Something like that. Yeah, I really like that a lot. That's cute. All right. I know I had a little piece of peach. Where did it go? And I found it. All right. Well, it's not too bad. Okay, so that I kind of like. All right, let's close this for a second and let's just see, because this was where my brain was going also, was this set. This is a new set. It's called Branching Out. I don't think I want that yet. I do like this Happiest Birthday Wishes, though. I do like that. All right, let's put that in there. And then this was the other one I had pulled, Joyful Tidings. It was this element. Let's just take a gander at that one. And let's see, is that what I'd prefer? No, I don't want that one. That's definitely not what I'm thinking. Okay, I like what I already pulled. So let's pull this one back out. It's called Changing Leaves. And we are going to do You Are Amazing in Every Single Way is going to go here. Or do I want this? Oh, I think I want that instead. All right, so let's see which of these will fit. Will Thank You fit? Yes, it will. And then I could still do that You Are Amazing in Every Single Way on the inside. All right, yes, let's do that. All right, so I need a couple of blocks. Okay, let me grab a few supplies. Because we're going to do a little ink blending on these leaves to make them a little more dominant instead of them being so flat and white. Okay. I grabbed a couple of blending brushes. All right, so oh, I didn't grab the blocks. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start. Let's just see, would that Happiest Birthday fit? No, it's not going to fit on that. To a very special someone. Nope, too long. All right, I'm going to stick with what my plan was. We are going to do Thank You. And that's going to go here. And I'm going to pull Cajun Craze because it's this deeper color. And I really want that to pop. So let's do that. I love these little ink spots. I'm able to get the colors that I need until I'm able to start replacing inks, because it's silly to replace inks. But these little ones are just perfect. Okay, so let's close that up before you know who's wearing it. All right, and we're going to set that aside. And I'm thinking I want that sort of here, but I'm going to wait until we do a little blending of these. So we're going to start with this one. And we are going to start with Daffodil Delight, which is a yellow. And I'm going to kind of put it right all over. Hasn't this weather just been absolutely fabulous? Oh, I like that. I like that. That looks good. Okay, now we are going to pull in a little bit of that Cajun craze that we just used. And again, I'm just going to not be super mindful. I'm just going to hit it here, there, and every which way. Because a leaf in fall, they do not have the exact colors. That one I just kind of, so we will have to do a little camouflaging with that spot. All right, and let's pull in, I think I'm going to pull in a little pecan pie. Let's bring a little bit of that in. Just finishing it off. So then they look very natural, very realistic. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? All right, let's just kind of set that there, right where we were thinking. Something like that. Okay, now we got to do this one. And I think I want to do a green, just a real light green. But I'm going to first bring in some brown. Okay, where did you get the ink spot container? Oh, it's a Tim Holtz container. You get 3 of them. I ordered it off of Amazon. You know, good old Amazon. We're going to bring in a little bit of yellow, and then I am going to just a hint of green, because there's no green anywhere else, so I don't want to go crazy with the green. But I do want some yellow in this. Yeah, aren't they great? You got 3 containers. It was under $20. That I do remember, but the exact price I don't remember. But you can fit, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 of them in one box. And I have mine according to color palette. I like to do like my yellows to the peaches, to the reds, to the pinks, or pinks then to the reds, and then browns. And I'm going to grab the green one now. And then like here I have my purples, my grays. And then as I get my paper pumpkins, these are the inks that come in the paper pumpkins. So I'm able to collect my colors this way. And then this one's my greens and my blues. And I'm going to do this green. It is called Granny Apple Green. Now I have to grab a green brush. And we're just going to add just a teeny tiny bit. Okay. And I think we need one more color. Let's go with, I think I'll put just a hint of that Cajun craze again. Now this stamp and die, it also came with an embossing folder so it was a hybrid. You can emboss and die cut at the same time, which is really cool. All right, there we go. See, just that little bit. Let's get this off the table. And then this is what I was thinking, something like that. Totally. All right, let's put foam on the back of this, which is right there. And then, of course, before I go to remove this, I want to get my two leaves glued down. I'm going to use my Bearly Art glue, especially because these leaves have been embossed and there is a texture to them. All right, let's move that out of our way. And we're going to do something like that is what I'm thinking. And I'm going to tuck this one under like that. And then we can put our oak leaf down next. And I'm just going to overlap those. Let's peel our backing off of our foam. And I'm going to put that right over the stem, just like that. And now we're going to put our adhesive here. And we're going to put that now on the front of our card. And again, I want to be mindful that I'm not sealing my card. Let's do our inside, which will go here. And we are going to do, let's see. You are amazing in every way. Let's see. I couldn't have done it without you. No, I like that one. This one right here. You are amazing. Let's do that. And we're going to pull back the Cajun Craze to stamp our sentiment. And I'm just running my hand over the stamp because it is a polymer and I want to make sure that there's no residue from the manufacturing. And we're going to put that right about there. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. And I think what we should probably do, yep, we're going to do it. Let's add a little leaf there too. Let's grab a scrap piece of paper. I am going to put that Daffodil Delight on here. And then I just had it. Where did it go? Right there. And now I'm just dabbing this on the Cajun Craze. I'm going to stamp off very lightly. And now I'm going to stamp over my words like that. What do you think of that? Doesn't that look amazing? Okay, let's do a little tidying up because now we need to add some gems. I think I'm going to use these. These are called streaked dots. So let's close that, and we're going to close that. I kind of like those. All right, let's find my take your pick tool. It's somewhere. There it is. One there. Let's do a large one up here, and I'm going to do a second small one down here, I think. Something like that. So, what do we think of that? Isn't that cool? That is such a cool card. I love this fancy fold. So you're going to fold it like that, and then you would fold it like this. And you could have done, you know, another leaf here. So I did have one more sitting here. I could have done that. And then this would have hidden. I could do that. Just so that there's something here as a focal. So maybe I will. But let's move some of these things out of our way. And I'm going to grab the box. For World Card Making Day. And the kit is called Handmade and Heartfelt Kit. The item number is 166213. There we go. Now I think I got it open. So Stampin' Up! Is hosting an event on October the 4th. It is a Saturday, or is it on October 2nd? I think it's on October 4th. And at 2 o'clock Mountain Time, so that would be 4 o'clock our time. And it's a free event. It's a 1-hour free event, and they will be doing this. They are going to put this kit together. So we might as well take a peek and see what it is. You will get a stamping spot of Secret Sea, which, close to my heart, people, it's like Harbor. It's one of those awesome colors. You are going to get a stamp set. Let's take a look at this. Hello, sunshine. Happy birthday. Thanks so much. Here's a from, a to. Wishing you the best and thinking of you. Oh, those are really good sentiments. Okay. Let's see what else is in our bag of tricks here. Let's grab scissors. I said the box just arrived, so I figured we would do this together. Open it together. All right, you are going to get twine. And then in here, you will get the glue dots, which I do like those. You're going to get some glittered gems, a block. That is, let's see what size this is. It is roughly 2 3/4 by 3. Some sequin, and they're already adhesive backed, which that's way nice. Let's set those back in there so they don't get destroyed. I am going to have 2 of these little panels, and it looks like these circles pop out. I am going to have, oh, these envelopes are very, very pretty. You'd put your address, who you're sending it to, right there. So those are my envelopes. Let's see what else. You are going to get some punch outs. Okay, this one has like a decorative edge on it. And then this one has more of a arrowed edge. Oh, dimensionals. All right, here is a card base. I'm thinking that circle thing goes over this. So you're going to get 2 of this card. And then 2 of this card. And if you were smart enough, you could always cut this and then use the back as a front on another card. So you could actually get more cards. So far 2, 4. Oh, this one's great because it's so plain. I mean, there's a hint of a pattern. I don't know if you can see that. But you'd get 2 of those. So again, you could cut this in half and then use this for 2 different bases. Oh, this one's fun. I like this one. 2 of that. Oh, here's some more punch outs. So this one's sort of scalloped on the edge. And you're going to get 3 of those. 3 dovetailed, double dovetailed. So each side was dovetailed. A rectangle, 3 of those. Here are 2 more bases. So let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bases so far. Okay, 2 rainbows. Not sure what's going to go behind that. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? Can you see that? That's neat. I wonder if there's going to be paper that goes behind that. That's super fun. Oh, it kind of looks like a brain. You're going to get 2 of those. You are going to get 2 of this, what looks kind of like a sun. So, oh, here's some more punch outs, some shells, some real pretty like hibiscus-ish flowers. All right, that's just chipboard. Okay, so that's what the stamp set is. I'd like that this comes in here because then I can put this into one of my little pouches that I have, and then I know I can save that. All right. Okay, so let's see what else. These are the instructions. Okay, so we're going to build a box, which I'm assuming is this part here, so that then you could store it. You could store your cards inside this little box. Oh, ladies, this is sturdy. This is like that heavy duty chipboard. Oh, isn't that beautiful on the inside? Oh, that's so lovely. And then this must be the sides or the divider. So here would be my directions for that. Oh, okay, so it's like coral. That piece was like coral. So that goes over the dark blue card base. Then you're going to put the shells and then wishing you the best. So that's a card. Oh, here's the rainbow. Here's the one they had like that sunburst. See, I thought that's what that one was going to be. Oh, so this one goes over a lighter one, and then you're going to put those beautiful flowers. So these are the 6 projects. So you make 2 of each card, so 10 cards. Okay, I kind of like this. This is going to be fun. I'm not going to put mine together just because I'm going to do mine with them on October, I believe it's the 4th. So you could take a gander at that, and if you want to order that, you can go right ahead and do that. Or you can just craft right along with them doing your own project. But I hope you liked tonight's card. And next Sunday, we will be doing another fancy fold. So let me grab that out. And that one is called a floating tent fold card. So look for the directions for this. We will score it together. So if you at least get all your parts cut, that would be great. This one is a little more complicated, but if there is something that you're thinking, hey, how do I make whatever, put it in the comments so that we can see, and then I can start working on our October, November, December Sunday Fun Days. So I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday and have a fabulous week. And let's hope this weather kind of holds out just a little bit longer. It's so nice. But have a great evening, and I will see all of you next Sunday for Sunday Fun Day at 7. Good night.